Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a time when emotion ruled over logic, when art was guided by passion rather than reason. But then, a new age emerged, an age of balance, order, and clarity. Good morning, my name is Atmam, a semester student of English Literature at STBA Bekasi. This presentation is prepared from the Introduction to Literature course guided by Sir Fitra Mandela. Today, I'll take you back to one of the most rational and disciplined periods in the history of English literature, the Neoclassical Era, also known as the Age of Reason. After years of civil war and chaos, England longed for peace and order. When King Charles II returned to the throne in 1660, people turned to art not for escape, but for guidance. Literature became the voice of intellect, writers became teachers of virtue. The term neoclassical means new classical. Writers look back to ancient Greece and Rome seeking harmony and discipline. Their principle was clear: reason over passion. As Alexander Pope wrote in Essay on Criticism 1711, true ease in writing comes from art, not chance, as those most easiest who have learned to dance. They believe beauty came not from chaos, but from control and balance, a harmony born from thought, not impulse. England was transforming fast. Printing presses grew, and coffee houses became centers of discussion. Edison and still the Spectator encouraged people toward manners, moderation, and mindfulness. Literature left the palaces and entered the street. Reading became a social habit. As noted in British Literature Through History 2010, the coffee house culture turned literature into conversation, a place where art, politics, and reason share the same table. Neoclassical writing was elegant, polished, and precise. Satire, wit, and irony became tools to expose human folly and teach moral lessons. John Dryden, in Absalom and Achitophel, 1681, wrote, "Beware the fury of a patient man." He turned politics into poetry, proving that logic could heal more than violence. Alexander Pope, the perfectionist of poetry, reminded us in Essay on Man 1734, "Know then thyself, presume not God to scan. The proper study of mankind is man." Jonathan Swift, in Gulliver's Travels and Modest Proposal, used irony to awaken compassion. And Samuel Johnson, through his dictionary, 1755, gave English structure because, as he said, language is the dress of thought. Neoclassical writers believe that intellect should guide emotion and that art should solve truth. They thought that without reason, passion is blind, and without structure, freedom is chaos. When reason became too rigid, the romantic age rose in rebellion. Yet, the wisdom of the neoclassical remained clarity, discipline, and grace. Even today, in this age of instant reaction, their message still matters. Think before speaking, reflect before judging, and listen before feeling. As Alexander Pope wrote, "To err is human, to forgive divine." The Neoclassical era was more than literature. It was a belief that reason can heal emotion and that order refine chaos. It is reminding us that discipline is not limitation but the frame where creativity blooms. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we step out from the halls of this story, may we carry the calm wisdom of the neoclassical mind, because in every century and in every heart that seeks understanding, reason remains the light that never fades. Thank you.